Why, are you crazy? The fall will probably kill you.
There's one guy brings the items, and the other guy pays.
What about the nurse that lives across the hall from you? She seems kind of nice.
Secure the engine room, then find me a date.
I'm multitasking.
Shoot him in the face.
I hate to shatter your ego, but this ain't the first time I've had a gun pointed at me.
You don't take your fucking hand off that case, it'll be your last.
Stop causing
Just.
Hey, maybe you haven't been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked, pal. Look.
Marion, don't look at it. Shut your eyes, Marion. Don't look at it, no matter what happens.
Smell it! You smell it! Hey, punks!
And I love the smell of not napalm, but I love the smell of movies in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, at night, whatever. But welcome to another episode of Good Cinema. It is Christmas month, and tonight we are reviewing Scrooged from 1988, starring Bill Murray and Karen Allen, who was also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't know if you remember that or not, but she was also, and she's cute as a button. But anyway, thanks for coming in. We'll probably have some more guests showing up, but I have two right now with me. We have all the way from, both of them are from the Golden State. So we'll bring in Big Jeff. And then Paul in the 619.
What's up, fellas? Yeah, let's go.
How you doing?
Let's go.
And Tony will be here soon. He said he was going to be late, though, but he dropped a comment in comment verse. Good evening, Tony. Hopefully we'll see you here soon. He was going to church tonight, so he said he'd be back about 8 o'clock his time, which is Central Time. So he might be a few minutes late getting here, but he wanted to be here because this is one of his favorite Christmas movies, and it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. And I know Paul and Jeff, it's one of your favorite ones too because we've talked about it.
Yeah.
But thanks for showing, Paul. Paul is making his debut on Good Cinema tonight. And,
Hey.
So everybody give him a warm Good Cinema welcome.
Send him money.
Send him off some money so we can buy some presents. We don't be a Scrooge. Don't be like Bill Murray, although Bill Murray did learn his lesson by the end of the movie. But some people say we probably shouldn't share the trailer because you'll get in trouble, but all they'll do is say, you're not going to be monetized. So you know what? Hey, Collector P's in the house. What's up?
Up, Paul. Yo, brother.
CC in the house.
Yeah.
Man, thanks for showing up. But we're going to watch the trailer. What's the worst that could happen, right? All right. I shouldn't have said it that way. All right.
I know.
I'll pause it every now and then.
I got into broadcasting because I like to give.
Hey, that's my cab.
Sometimes I find myself hurting from giving too much.
He finds himself hurting. He gives so much. And that's Karen Allen, who you may remember, guys, from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think she was cute.
Yeah.
Something about her. I don't know. She's not like Charlize Theron or anything, but she's still cute.
It's Christmas.
Bah humbug.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts.
That guy creeps me out. His old boss.
Yeah. Mentor.
Jacob
like,
Marley, I thought.
Yeah, he's dusty. He got that. I like when he shot him, and he took that drink of the Ray goes, don't hit the car.
Jeff,
Yeah.
what's up?
Expect the first one tomorrow at noon.
God, tomorrow's bad for me, Lou. I'm the ghost. I love him.
Yeah, that's David Johansen, who was the former singer of the New York Dolls, who's also known as Buster Poindexter later on in the 80s. I love it.
The ghost of Christmas present.
I had a funny feeling.
I can't get the antlers glued onto this little guy.
Have you tried Staples?
Don't you dare. You're so happy, but so poor.
She made me do for a raise.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. May I?
Oh.
Man, you know what? The special effects in this movie were pretty damn good too.
In the weirdest
gay!
It's never too late. You can always change if you want to.
I've never liked a girl enough to give her 12 sharp knives.
For a couple of hours out of the whole year, we are the people that we always hoped we would be.
And you know what? This movie is kind of like, really kind of shows you what the spirit of Christmas is all about, though. You know what I mean? I like it.
Did I forget something, big man?
God bless us, everyone.
And there you go. We got the Scrooged. Hey, Metal Elf is here. Hey, Metal Elf, Callie. Everybody in the house. Thanks for showing up, guys. Or stopping at least doing a drive-by. All right, we're gonna share the Wikipedia page real quick. And I can actually say real quick now because it doesn't take 50 seconds for it to show up. Okay. There we go. Scrooged is a 1980 American Christmas fantasy black comedy directed by Richard Donner, who you may remember also, I think, directed Lethal Weapon. Written by Mitch Glazer, Mitch John. You know what's funny? That he directed Lethal Weapon the year before, and it was also it took place at Christmas. It's based on The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Loosely based, but Bill Murray plays a guy named Frank Cross. Of course, he's a cynical, selfish television executive who's visited by a succession of ghosts on Christmas Eve. The ghosts are played by the film stars Karen Allen, John Forsythe, John Glover, Bobcat Goldthwait, Carol Kane, who's awesome in this movie, Robert Mitchum, Michael J. Pollard, and Alfred Woodard. It was filmed on a $32 million budget over 3 months in New York City and in Hollywood from December of '87 to March of '88. Murray returned to acting for the film after taking a 4-year hiatus following the success of Ghostbusters. I didn't know he took a 4-year hiatus. You know what? Do you think that guy, that's kind of like interesting that he's hot off of doing Ghostbusters, right? And like his stock is rising even more than it was before, right? Because after Ghostbusters it rose, and he just decided to take 4 years off. That's kind of unheard of. Anyway, okay, I digress. Let's see what else we can find about it. Here we go. They're trying to get me to donate money to Wikipedia. I'm sorry, not today, Satan. All right. Okay, development Scrooge was filmed, like I said, $32 million. In contrast to the success of Ghostbusters as a phenomenon that would forever be his biggest success, the failure of The Razor's Edge made him feel radioactive and resulting in him avoiding making movies temporarily. Okay. Murray had the opportunity to work on Scrooge over 2 years. Somebody's here. Yeah, here's Tony, everybody. Everybody say hello to Tony.
What's up, Tony? Yo.
We just started. You made it. We were a little bit late starting on accident. Murray wanted several changes to the script once he joined the project. Among others, the romantic plot with Karen Allen's Claire was expanded, and the family scenes were reworked as Murray felt they were off. Murray worked with script writers Michael O'Donoghue and Mitch Glazer, whom he had previously worked with on Saturday Night Live, until Murray was confident enough to begin filming. O'Donoghue and Glazer found the film's denouement in which Murray reveals his redemption live on TV to be the most difficult to write. They settled on an example of Christmas Eve in New York where people are nice to each other for one night, believing it to be a miracle we would live with, a miracle we could live with. Okay, I can't read tonight. The production was rife with conflict between Murray and Richard Donner. Bill Murray described the experience as having a fair amount of misery and said that that's a tough one. I still have trouble talking about Scrooge, describing working on a dusty, smelly, and smoky set, feeling alone, and even coughing up blood due to the fake snow being used. God. He also admitted to feeling pressure from being the solo star of a film compared to his previous productions like Ghostbusters, where he had been in an ensemble cast. Donner himself said that he had never worked with Murray before and met up with him for drinks before accepting the project to see if they could get along. They did. The director was more positive about their relationship, describing Bill Murray as superbly creative, but occasionally difficult. As difficult as any actor. Donner said that Murray was always in a professional mental state on set, believing it made him stressed, so the crew would do silly things to improve morale. Donner had to not work with an improvisational actor or comedian before like Murray, and so who had ad-libbed many of his lines, saying, "You don't direct Murray, you just pull him back." In a 1990 interview with Roger Ebert, Bill Murray said that Scrooged could have been a really, really great movie. The script was so good. Donner kept telling me to do things louder, louder, louder. I think he was deaf or something. In a later 1993 interview, Murray said that he and Donner had different visions for the type of film Scrooge would become, adding that there were potentially only one take in the finished film that was in. Okay. And that's all I think that's all we're going to do. The box office, it earned $18.6 million during its release over its Thanksgiving extended opening weekend in the United States. It was the highest earning film that weekend, ahead of The Land Before Time and Oliver and Company, both in their second weekend, and made Scrooge the fourth highest opening weekend of the year. The second weekend saw a 40% drop to $7.5 million over the Christmas holiday period itself. It ended up grossing $60 million, so it was a success financially, and I'm sure the home video probably helped it a lot too.
Nice.
Hey, Fable, how you doing, man? Thanks for showing up in the chat. And I got Aaron. Aaron, did you want to come on? I'll send Aaron the link. Hey, Kevin. Aaron, I forgot to send you the link. Aaron, I'm going to send it to you. Hold on. Oh Lord, I always forget to do stuff.
That's because you're human. That's because you're human, man.
Yeah, I'm getting old and senile in my age.
Dude, I'm older than you are.
Not by too much. I'm 49.
I'm 500.
Okay. All right, don't watch too hard. Okay, Aaron, he's eating anyway, so all right. All right, so we're going to go around a little bit, and we'll just do our overall. We're going to break it up in a few segments. First off, I want everybody to talk about their favorite character, and I'll go around and ask that. Then we'll ask our overall. Then we'll ask what's the funniest part of this movie to you, and then lastly, what's your overall feeling? And in between those rounds, we'll play clips from the movie. So first off, like I said, who do you think is who is the funniest, like the one that stands out the most to you out of all the characters in the film? I'll start with Jeff. It don't have to be like, the main, it can be whoever you want it to be. It can be the main character, I don't care. Okay, he's not there. We'll go to him. We'll circle back to him. Tony, we'll ask you.
I was trying to think. It's either going to be David Johansen or I just thought of that woman's name this morning.
Carol
While
Kane.
I was watching it. Carol Kane. Thank you. You knew who I was talking about, because I love Carol Kane. She was a physically abusive ghost of Christmas past. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's a far cry from when she co-starred with Billy Crystal in The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
But because if she would have been like that in Princess Bride, he probably would have hid in the corner. But
Hey, Bruce.
and I love one of the things I loved about David Johansen, or Buster Poindexter, however you would call him, is I look at his pictures like in Scrooge, and it's hard for me to fathom that he used to be the lead singer of the New York Dolls.
Yep.
So I mean, I was like, wow. But I love the few things I've seen him in. I don't think I've seen him in a lot. This movie is the only one that comes to mind. But I just love him in this movie. You mind if I smoke? It's just funny as hell in this movie.
All right. Yeah. What do you think, Paul? Who's your favorite?
It's Bill Murray. The thing is, he's done a lot of movies that are like my favorite. You know what I mean? That I could watch anytime. Caddyshack, Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day. If those movies are on, I'll sit down and watch it. You know what I mean? It's his sarcasm, his dry humor, his quick wit. I mean, he's like perfect for this movie. You know what I mean? And as far as like Christmas movie, when you said this is what the movie that you were gonna feature, I wanted to be on the show because it is one of my favorite Christmas movies. But that's Bill Murray, man. This guy, he's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I love Bill Murray. Like
Meatballs.
And
Kevin said meatballs.
You know, I mean, look how many great movies he's been in. And he was also one of the original. Well, he was the first replacement on Saturday Night Live. He replaced Chevy Chase because Chevy Chase left after season 1 because he got like the big Hollywood head, thought he was going to, you know, just screw everybody else. I guess like, but you know, and him and Bill Murray didn't like each other. So now I have to say I love Bill Murray in this, but I'm going to pick just to be different. There's a couple of people actually. I'm going to cheat because it's my show. I can do it all. Bobcat Goldthwait is just funny.
Oh yeah,
like he just is such, you know, like every time he gets him a bottle of liquor, something bad happens. He can't take a drink, and then like you know he's kind of got the Egyptian art, but also Karen Allen because like and Karen Allen in the '80s and even in the late '70s because she was in Animal House, she was in you know Raiders of the Lost Ark. She's not like a stunning beauty like you know like Charlize Theron or somebody, but she's cute as hell, and she's got this like smile that lights up a room. Well, you know what I mean? She got this warm smile, and I liked her character in the movie. Yeah, Bobcat, like you know, I don't know. There's a funny story about Bobcat. I don't know if you remember. He was on Jay Leno on the Tonight Show one night, and he set Jay's chair on fire and got banned. That's what he was on drugs. Yeah, she was in Starman too. Yeah, I think she's just. I don't know. I kind of have something about that. It's something about the freckles. She's got like little. Oh, never mind. Yeah, she's just like a good, and she's also a good foil to Bill Murray's character, who is kind of like self-absorbed, and like he sees his old self in her. You know what I mean? He sees what he used to be like and what he used to have, and that's like what we see from this movie. He goes through the classic thing. You got the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future. You know, you're going to have these 3 ghosts come to see you. And like, he goes through this journey, he learns his lesson that, you know, the holiday's not about you, it's about other people. You know, that's what I like about it. Hey, Cicada. Yeah, appreciate you. I mean, you know, great effects like the death, the Grim Reaper, the effects on that Grim Reaper guy was like top notch.
Yeah.
And the practical effects they used for that guy's makeup, was it William Forsythe played his mentor? Yeah. And that part where he shoots him, he's like springs a bunch of leaks, but he's like, "You can shoot me if you want, son, but just don't hit the Bacardi." I just like that, and like, you know, I don't know, but hey, Jeff, are you there? All right, we'll just move on. We're gonna play a couple of clips, and also, I want to shout out to Lee Majors, who's from my hometown, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna mention him.
And there's a fake action film, the first of it, where Santa Claus is attacked by communist terrorists. Yeah. And so, you know, we're going to play a couple of clips from that.
Coming!
And then you don't realize it, but Santa Claus has quite the arsenal, Paul. Yep, the cabinet, there's like a bunch of M16s in there, and then the $6 million man shows up.
Santa, is there a back way out of this place?
Of course there is, Lee, but this is one Santa that's going out the front door.
Look, it don't matter a hill of beans what happens to me. The world couldn't afford it if anything happened to you. Now you stay put.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Lee.
And I'll play the last 2 clips that
and only Lee Majors can stop them. The night the reindeer died.
The night the reindeer died. Yeah.
I love it. I love that. I'd watch that movie.
I know, I would too.
Jeff, are you back? All right. Well, he might have come up. It's okay. I guess we'll go on to. What scene stands out to you? We'll start with Paul this time.
You know, it's been dude, I can't remember the last time I watched that movie. It's been a while. I need to rewatch it. I can't remember like anything. You know, I know, in the very beginning that he was like, didn't he do like, wasn't he like a producer of shows?
TV. He was a television studio executive. He was in charge of the whole.
I knew that was his job, and he was like a slimy dude. And I know that the ghosts, visited him and stuff. But the thing is that it's a Christmas story. It's a story that's been done like over and over again. And I just like this. It had a modern twist. But it's funny because I can't remember one scene. Right. It's been a while. It's been a while since I watched it.
It's okay. Well, Tony.
Well, there's a lot of scenes in here that I just absolutely love. All the fake promos from the night the reindeer died to Robert Guillaume's Cajun Christmas. The effed up Scrooge promo. Your life may just depend on it.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy stuff. And then like he said, where they tried to we can't get the antlers on this little guy. Have you tried Staples? Well, I never knew that. From that to the poor censor lady getting beat down.
That's my favorite. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I can't. John Glover trying to usurp his position. I mean, just everything. And Bob, hello, Abbott. Just
L.A. slime ball.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many scenes in this movie that are just really awesome. And one scene, of course, that's kind of sad. I can never think of his name, but the guy that played, he was in Tango and Cash and stuff. And you find him later, he had frozen to death.
Yeah,
that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
That was kind of sad, but I mean, yeah, man, there's just so many good scenes in there. But like I said, all the scenes where it showed him getting uppercutted by Carol Kane. There's just a lot of funny moments.
Yeah.
And what was it? The part where he says, he his brothers try to figure out how he knew about the question.
Yeah, SS
Minnow. And then the part, of course, my favorite line, and I've used it as a clip in my shows, is the part where he looks at the camera and goes, "And how many people have got the brass cojones to try that?"
I like the promos too, Tony, where he's like, and Mary Lou Retton as Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
And then they have and then like the Solid Gold Dancers are in their version of the Christmas Carol. And I don't think Charles Dickens is it. Well, my favorite part is the part, and I'm going to play it right now, and then I'm going to let Jeff catch up after I play this. They have the censor comes in, and she tells them you can't. She can't wear that. I can see her nipples.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Cross, I am the censor, and I will not allow this costume on the air.
Why not?
Well, specifically, you can see her nipples.
I want to see her nipples.
And then she says, "This is a Christmas Carol." And then Bill Murray replies, "Well, Charles Dickens wants to see her nipples." And then this happens after they're getting ready to end it.
Watch out. Ah! Thanks, boys. Get the nurse.
Get the nurse! Get the nurse!
Make sure her nipples are covered up, will you?
And also, you get the sense of what a bad person he is. The person that will play this and end it. When Bobcat Goldthwait says you can't scare people like that on Christmas Eve, as soon as he leaves the room, he tells his secretary this.
It's Christmas.
Thank you. Call accounting. Stop his bonus. Ooh, a clear shot at his back.
Elliot Loudermilk. Code 9.
And then
they had a code.
And then this happens.
Sir, Merry Christmas. Thanks for the talk.
We're gonna fire him. But then he's such a horrible person. He checks on like them kicking him out to see how long it takes him.
Elliot Loudermilk's leaving early today. Move, get out of here. Duh!
4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, Bill's got this great like humor, to him. Yeah, and he's like the lovable. Yeah, he plays a lovable asshole.
Yes.
And I'll play the Bobcat scene. This is why he got fired. So this shows you how horrible person Bill Murray really is.
Sir, Merry Christmas. Thanks for the talk.
Thank you. We don't want to scare the dickens out of people.
Merry Christmas, Miss Cooley.
The dickens out of.
And then as soon as he leaves, he tells her, tell him he's fired. And then he also makes his assistant work. And her little boy can't speak. He's had like a medical problem. And it's like, been tough on the family because he saw his father killed. And we'll play the scene too.
Grace, who is that guy?
Elliot, Loudermilk.
Okay. Call security. Have them change his locks, clean out his desk, and toss him out of the building.
Change his locks, clean his desk out. Like, yeah, so you get it set up to the point like he's a real dick. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hey John. Hey, John's in the chat. Yeah, Alfred Woodard was great in this too. Yeah, you're right. And Bobcat is awesome, Collector P. Okay, Jeff, I'm gonna let you catch up because we missed a couple. You missed what's your favorite character in the movie, and what's the funniest scene to you?
Well, the favorite character for me is the taxi driver guy.
David Johansen.
I know that he wasn't like. I thought his parts were funny, and are you asking the funniest character or the funniest part?
No, both of them. What's your funniest character, and what's the funniest part? That's two different questions.
So, character is a taxi driver. So, the guy that was Buster Poindexter later on and other stuff. And the funniest part for me, I think, is the same as I think you said it, is when she cracks him in the fucking head with the toaster. It's a toss up between that and stapling the antlers on the.
Would you guys like to see that scene? I can play it for you right now.
Everybody knows this one here.
Oh, Frank, we're fighting again. Let's not fight anymore. Oh, look, Frank. What is it? I can't find the card.
Keep going, Jeff. I just wanted to play that before we forgot about it.
No, that was it.
All right. So it's just I don't know. I just love this movie. Another funny part is well, there's just so many I can't name them all, but I don't know. I kind of like the where like because I'm like that too about the trivia. Like some people just don't know anything, and he's like yelling and they couldn't hear him. He's like, "It's the SS Minnow." I don't know. There's so many good parts in it though. Also, the part where he sees his old boss, and he's all old, decrepit, and he's been dead for like 7 or 8 years. And he shoots him. He's like, "You can open fire on me, son, but don't hit the Bacardi." And he pours himself a drink and starts drinking it, and he like starts leaking. He's got a bullet hole in the back of his head, and a mouse crawls out. Yeah, that's a good part I just showed. But yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes, and we'll play a couple more clips here. They're not in any order, but we got another one with Carol Kane.
Hello, Frank. I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
I had a funny feeling.
And then we got the I think we'll see what I can't remember what this one is. We'll play it.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so relieved it's been so long.
So we just punches him in the face. And then we got here's the cab driver. Red Sonja. Never mind. Here we go.
Enjoy the ride.
How do you know my name?
I know absolutely everything, Frank. You see, I'm the ghost.
Nice.
Jersey, you moron!
Go back to Jersey, you moron.
And I think I got a couple more clips here. We'll just play them, and then here's one. Poor Bobcat. He just can't get a drink. He keeps trying to buy him a little half pint of liquor, and it just keeps not working out. And I don't know what this scene is, but we might have played it already. But we'll go ahead.
I don't mind you hitting me, Frank, but take it easy on the Bacardi.
That's gross. Yeah, Richard Donner was great at mixing like action and comedy like that. Like, especially like, he's like, go back to Jersey, you moron. Yeah, Bill, then he gets finally he gets a shotgun and goes to kill him. Like that's the Ghost of Christmas Future makes his appearance, and let's tells him he's in what kind of road he's in it on, and that he's gonna like Jade Karen Allen's character into being like to where she doesn't want to help like the homeless people anymore. And I like when he goes into that's another one of my favorite scenes is he goes into the homeless shelter to see her, and he's acting all crazy, and the women that are helping run it think he's one of the homeless people and like make him sit down on the bench. And that's just a great thing. But hey, Rich, how you doing? Okay, now we're going to go to our overall feeling on the movie, and I will start with Jeff this time. What's your overall thoughts on the movie, and what's your overall take on it?
This one is for me. It's as far as like holiday Christmas movies go. This one gets a 10 out of 10 for me because I have a emotional attachment to it. I watched it in the theater with an uncle of mine that I was close to, and he has been passed away for several years now. But that's like one of my favorite childhood Christmas memories. So I'm a 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah. And it's just hilarious, and it's a fun movie. It's a fun Christmas movie.
All right, Paul. No, Tony, we'll go to you. Y'all can elaborate. You can talk more if you want to. It's not like we're trying. We got to stretch it out a little bit.
Okay. It's a pretty good movie. Don't hate me when I say this. Was it needed? Probably not. We've got other Christmas Carol movies, but it's just a fun movie that doesn't take itself seriously, and I still enjoy it nonetheless. Like I said, from top to bottom, it's funny as hell. The effects are great. We was talking about William Forsythe earlier, and it made me think about the part where he starts talking about the girls, and the guy, Bill Berry, goes, "You paid for the girls," and like, yeah, it's got a really good freaking cast. I mean,
yeah,
even the people that are supposed to be in the play itself. I mean,
we even got old school Hollywood in this movie. Robert Mitchum's in this movie.
Yeah, Robert Mitchum. I'm trying to think. Trying to think of the guy that plays Ebenezer in the play, but Buddy Hackett or whatever.
Oh, it's Buddy Hackett. Yeah,
Buddy Hackett. He's in it. I mean, just top to bottom, even from the highest character to the lowest character. There's just a lot of great cameo appearances, and even though I said what I said, I still rate this about a 4.5 out of 5.
All right, Paul.
Well, it's funny because the different scales. Jeff did it 10, 1 out of 10.
Yeah,
I first did 1 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a letter grade. It's an A+ for me. You know what I mean? I love it, and like Converse said, it did it have to be made? No, but am I happy that it was? Yeah, heck yeah, man. It's like it's one of my favorite. I thought, when you invited me, I thought this was a watch party. I thought we were gonna actually watch the movie. I was ready to watch the whole movie, and they're like, "No, we're gonna review it." I'm like, I haven't watched it in years. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm inspired. I'm inspired. I'm gonna watch it after we get off. I'm gonna watch it with my wife.
Shut down 10 minutes ago if we tried to watch it.
Yeah.
It's one of the movies I've got it's a movie I have picked. I watch it every year during the Christmas season. I watch it
Yeah.
every day.
I need to start. I need to start because it's a really good movie. You know what I
And
mean?
also, it's a good movie, and like it's got a lot of like it's got some emotional stuff to it too, though. Like with the little kid that can't talk because he's been traumatized.
Yeah. Feel good
Father
moment at
died,
the end. Yeah.
and and it's also like, to me when I was watching today, rewatching it, I was like, it also was like it just shows you, like, look what they're trying to tell him and what Charles Dickens was the message he was trying to get out was like, the world's only as good as what you put back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
this guy got a lesson that a lot of people don't get. You know what I mean? He got a second chance. He got to see where his life would go. And I gotta wonder if you were living like that guy, would you take the opportunity or would you just ignore it? You know what I mean? So he and that's kind of like the whole moral story. It's like Christmas is not about us; it's about everybody else. And that's why I always like my stepdad. He loved this movie. He loved Bill Murray. He passed away about 7 years ago, cancer. And but Christmas was his favorite time of the year. And it wasn't about getting presents. He loved, and he's one of those people, he wouldn't ask you what you wanted. He would try to do it in like a covert way. You know what I mean? And then he would like pick out what he thought you liked the best. You know what I mean? And he always went all out. The decorations, he had the snow villages, the tree. He was always buying, like, it'd be July and he'd be going to the Hallmark store and buying like Christmas ornaments. Oh, this is going to be a good one for the tree. And so, like our tree, it's kind of bittersweet for me than holiday because when I see the tree, I see all these ornaments that he bought, and it's, I don't know. To me, it's like, and I'm not trying to be a big downer, but when you lose a loved one like that, they were such a big part of that holiday. Sometimes Christmas doesn't have the same meaning to you anymore. But I've got that back, and from watching movies like this and seeing you guys, yeah, it's a great movie, and it's heartfelt. Like Fable was saying here, we got Mental Health Talk says, I finally saw this for the first time last year, all the way through. I give it 4 out of 5.
Yes.
And I forgot that Danny up into the score actually. But yeah, this is always where the cool kids are hanging out. You know that, madam. It's good to see you, Stephanie. But like, anyway, what I meant was like, so it makes me, I kind of digress there, but how could you go wrong with Bill Murray? Bill Murray, it's like peak Bill Murray, right? He had took some time off because he'd had a movie that came out after Ghostbusters didn't do that great, and he's gone for 4 years. And he comes back and kills it. We're gonna be on for a while. I'll send you the link. Hold on, we got a little bit longer to go.
I think somebody else touched on it a little bit, but I thought it was, a pretty good way to retell, a classic Christmas, tale, the Charles Dickens tale. Yeah. And they modernized it in the 80s. We're in 2025 now, but modernized it, made it funny, made it goofy, lighthearted, but it also, like you said, it had those little moments where the important message they were trying to get across was made, where the little moments where Bill Murray was reflecting on who he had become,
You got Steffi said you're the cool as a cucumber, Tony.
Yeah, she made that comment about the cool kids. I was like, I've never been called a cool kid the whole time in my entire life.
I was never accused of that in high school because I collected comic books, but I did kind of like hide that though. So, because when you discover girls and you get a driver's license, it's like, oh, wait a minute, there's girls. Okay, girls don't like it, so we kind of keep that kind of under wraps there for a while. But like, but anyway, yeah, like, and it's got some scenes in it, like, because he does get a second chance. Like, I think we've all had a girl of us guys. I'm speaking for guys. I mean, there's probably girls out there as a guy or whatever, there's always somebody out there. It's like you kind of wonder, like, what if, right? Like, what if this had happened? And it's a dangerous game to play. But Bill Murray gets a chance not a lot of people get. He gets to find this girl. This woman, not a girl, woman that comes back in his life. And he calls her out of fear, right? Because he sees that his old mentor show up, his ghost, and the phone dials her, and he's like, I don't know what's going on or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he says. And he says, call me, and gives her his number, and then all of a sudden she shows up. And then he realizes, but like he spots it the whole time, right? Because he tells her, you need to he tries to get her to come with him. And she's like, I can't, I got to watch these people here. We got to feed all these homeless people. He's like, oh, screw these people. You got these people working, they're incompetent. She goes, they're all volunteers. He's like, you got to fire them all. And then like he has kind of interaction with the homeless people, and the one guy, I can't remember his name, but when he visits the ghost of Christmas Future, he sees that guy froze to death, and he starts yelling at him like, why didn't you let her take care of you? And that's kind of an emotional thing too. But they actually did that in Groundhog Day too. Remember how he kept trying to feed the homeless guy?
And no matter what he did, the guy died. Yeah.
And the email, okay, I don't know your email, but I'll try to find it. Oh, I got it. Hold on. All right, guys, talk amongst yourselves while I do this. It's going to take some concentration on my part.
I actually thought we're going to watch the whole movie, Matt. And when you said we're going to talk about, I was like, man, I haven't watched it in a while. I don't remember.
Did anybody say anything? Oh, go ahead, Tony.
No, I was going to say I had to look it up because it was bugging because I'd seen this guy play the tech guy Tango and Cash, and I've seen him in other movies. His name is Michael J. Pollard. He played Herman.
Hey, was he also? No, he wasn't in that, but he was in a lot of movies though. Like he was in Bonnie and Clyde. Remember in Bonnie and Clyde, he's the guy that ratted them out.
Mm-hmm.
In the original, the 1960s Bonnie and Clyde. All right, I'm sending it, madam. Hold on. I got your email.
I always remembered him in Tango and Cash.
Yeah.
He made Cash exploding rocket boots.
Huh.
Let me know that you got it. I think I said it. All right, Cicada. Yeah, that part was just, to me, it's like sad. Like, I don't know, but like, even with Bill Murray's being a dick though, his like funny side comes out. You know what I mean? Like it's like you still want to like him. Yeah. Like I think he might have done that on purpose. Like there's still like good in this guy. We just got to find a way to get it to come back out. Because we also look back and we see this guy's past with his mom and dad. And he didn't really. All he had was TV. The TV was kind of like his companion. And him and his brother had it hard. And then like you see he's kind of distant from his brother at the first of it, like he doesn't want to be going to any functions with their friends or anybody. And he's committed himself completely to work. He's focused on being this executive, and he's not a very good person. He just fires people. And that's a good way to put it, Jeff. I mean, Aaron.
You was talking about some of the stuff that Bill Murray character does, where he starts recounting things from the past, and the cab driver's like, "Those are from TV shows, movies you watched." He's like, "That's from the courtship of Eddie's father."
Oh yeah, he's like, "What's the time I won that baseball game?" It's like that's from the courtship of Eddie's father.
Yeah.
And like, I also like to take on the ghosts though. Like, we see that they kind of. Yeah, Karen Allen did see the good in it. She didn't give up on him when she came back into his life there. That was, but we'll probably play another.
She knew him before he went hard.
Yeah, before he turned to an asshole.
Yeah.
But even then, like when you go back to the past and you see that Christmas they had together, he didn't know how to really like give gifts out to people because he gave her a bunch of Ginsu knives. Yeah. Which is hilarious. He goes, "You can cut a can with them," and she gave him this like very personalized, heartfelt present. He just like went to the Kmart or something and got some Ginsu knives or something. So he didn't really give it. And but like that's the opposite of me because my dad, like I said, my stepdad always gave thought in what he gave. Now I had uncles like that would just be like, here's $100, which I was cool with. That's cool. Give me some money.
Yeah.
Or give me, here's a 50 or something. And I don't know. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just like nowadays, it's like it seems like everything's kind of like. I know a lot of people like my cousins and their kids. They just ask their kids just tell them what they want and that's what they get.
Yep.
But back in my day, I would, of course, we would take like the Sears catalog, and I would circle everything, and my mom would sneak when I wasn't in possession of it, and she would see what I wanted the most. But parents, at least mine were. I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. They're pretty good at like my mom and dad were pretty good at like listening to you. You know what I mean? And they do. Like I remember like one Christmas, I kept talking about that. I don't know if anybody remembers that G.I. Joe playset, the Terror Dome or whatever they call it.
Oh yeah,
the Terror Dome. And I talked about that thing all year. I was like, oh, I wish we could get that. And I'd ask them, could I get that? And they said, well, I don't know. They would like, he'd play it off. My stepdad would be like, I don't know about that. Where are you going to put it at? Is that it? He'd always be like, can you live without it? And I didn't think they were going to say, I don't think we're going to get that for you. I don't know what, we got you something, but I don't think we got that. And then I woke up on Christmas morning and there it was set up. It was already set up under the tree.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome. So, it's a great story.
It's memories like that like I didn't think about that because sometimes when you get older, you get jaded, kind of like Bill Murray, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're like, I don't want to deal with this, but like, or that. But like, it shouldn't be about having to get everybody something. It should be sometimes just like I'm going to send some of you guys some stuff, but it's going to be stuff that's I already have. You know what I mean? But like, it still doesn't make it any less. Or like we're doing that Christmas club thing, right, Paul? I think. Yeah. So that'll be great. I'll find something good for everybody, for whoever it is, because that makes it better though. Like when you do that with friends though, like the.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's better to give than receive. It's a good feeling.
That way, everybody gets something. You don't have to buy everybody something too, because it's
right.
You know what I mean? But like, really, I don't know. Christmas is a time for giving, and it's a time for being with family. And I think that's what this movie. To get back to the movie, that's what this movie is trying to tell you. And we do have some still shots from it. If you guys didn't have anything else you want to say, please say it because I'm out of breath. But there he is at the end of when he just takes over the show.
And, I love that character.
Yeah, I think guy there, that's one of the best ones. And you got the great scenes in it where the kid, like, obviously her son's supposed to be like the Tiny Tim character, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And he finally speaks at the end of it. And it's just like, that's the Christmas miracle right there. Also, you see the blonde-headed lady behind over her shoulder? Do you remember her? Remember she was the therapist at the police station in Lethal Weapon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's also the news reporter in Die Hard that was sitting at the anchor desk.
Right.
Huh. Yeah.
I also like the part where he's like, you remember the part where he's yelling at that guy to quit hammering, and the guy turns around to look, and he just knocks all the set down and hits that guy. They go, oh my God, he's injured. But there's one I do want to see this one scene again. I just want to play this again because it's it always, I don't know, this always puts a smile on my face.
Sorry, Mr. Cross, I am the censor, and I will not allow this costume on the air.
Why not?
Well, specifically, you can see her nipples.
I want to see her nipples.
But we can't play that without playing this again.
Oh, watch out. Thanks, boys. Get the nurse.
Get the nurse! Get the nurse!
Make sure her nipples are covered up, will you?
It's funny because when that lamp, whatever, hits her, it's like a cartoon sound when it hits her. It goes boing.
And also the fact that when she gets knocked out, he says, make sure her nipples are
And yeah, the timing on that is perfect.
I think, Bill Murray's character and the the love interest, they kind of touch on the fact that they never had kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And if anybody
These
that
guys-
has kids, you know what it's like when your kids are, 5, 6, very young. Christmas is super magical during those years.
Yeah.
I remember both my boys falling asleep on my lap as I'm reading them the night before Christmas. And we're watching Rudolph and the glow of the fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And for a little moment in time, the world is perfect. Nothing
Yeah.
else matters.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
snap your fingers and they're teenagers.
Yeah. John points out another
Dude.
funny part from that
Sorry,
scene.
Jeff. Good story.
The key grip guys are standing there with him, the crew guys, and they're kind of, you can see they're looking at that girl's chest anyway. And he's like, I can't really see her nipples. And he said, see, and these guys are really, Bill Murray's like, and see, these guys are really looking. Well, yeah, that's about Christmas. So, like, you kind of have to enjoy those moments. Like, that reminds me of what you just said, Jeff. Remember in A Christmas Story, after the kids have already opened all their presents, the mom and dad sitting there watching them, and they had their little drink, their little, it's like, well, we did good, like we did good. They had a good Christmas,
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to the end of it, like they say, put a little love in your heart, But definitely, we should all do that. This is what this time is for, in my opinion. Now, we'll get back to talking about it, but I want to remind everybody that Friday is Christmas month, and it will continue even on Friday Night Frights. Even though this may not be that scary of a movie, we're going to be reviewing Gremlins Friday.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
That scene at the end of it, in the middle of the movie, like at the beginning, when she's like, when Phoebe Cates is telling about their dad beside the chimney, and then he was missing all Christmas. We didn't know what happened, and then around was it New Year's Eve or something like?
Yeah.
It's at the house started thinking, oh, look there, Paul's got some gremlins.
Don't get it wet.
And eons. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while either, Aaron, and that's one of the reasons. See, that's the whole reason I only.
Look at this. Yeah.
Don't feed him after midnight, Tony. Okay, whatever you do, don't feed him.
I've had him for a couple of years. I've been a responsible Mogwai owner, and I got him as a gift on Christmas.
We'll get back to
That's awesome.
Hey, madam, but you make sure you don't feed your Mogwai after midnight. We don't want any gremlins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially Stripe, that guy. I used to have a stuffed Stripe. I got a stuffed Stripe, stuffed Plucky somewhere.
Hey guys, check it out.
Oh,
Oh.
no, don't do that, Tony. Are you crazy?
Nice.
That's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. You say that, you don't want that guy running around the house. You know what I mean? But
I don't believe that Beetlejuice thing works because I said Madam's name 3 times and she's never popped up. So
you got to look in the mirror when you say her name, though.
Like this.
So, Madam, since you just got here,
yes,
we'll put you in the hot seat.
Okay.
What are your thoughts of this movie?
I love this movie. This is my favorite. Probably after National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, this is probably my favorite.
It's up there. It's up there with to me, it's up there with the big ones. Like you said, National Lampoon's. To me, Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I
love the negativity of it. I love the the bluntness of how sour he is the whole time. Because I can relate. So
would you be putting staples on the mouse?
Yes, I'd staple those fuckers to that. A glue gun.
Oh no.
Glue gun. Oh good Lord, a glue gun. Ew.
You know what? I'm gonna have to play this clip because you said that. I gotta play this clip.
Jesus Christ.
This show must go on. Things need to be sacrificed.
He's all right.
Hey, look here, we got a doggy.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, well, my wife, she's starting to put her in dresses, so She wanted to show me her Christmas dress. Yeah, there you go.
How does your
She can't
dog
wait
make,
to get this off of her. She's like trying to
The
get.
dog she
is
probably
she
wants it off too.
shaking? Is she shaking? She's so upset. I feel like when you put clothes on dogs, it's like shaming them. You know, they feel shamed.
You know,
Poor
my
mommy.
wife, she just starts putting her dresses. It started with was it Thanksgiving? No, it started with Halloween. She put a costume on her and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a dress for her for like every season." I was like, so that's the thing, you know, being a
My
dog
dog,
parent.
we had like, if I tried to even put a bandana on my old dog, Australian Shepherd, he would get so pissed he'd start going like this. Like he
Yeah,
didn't
try
like
and shake it
collar
off.
on or nothing. Mom's cat, you can't put a flea collar on him. He has to have like the flea drops, the flea and tick drops, because you can put it. He'll start going crazy with a collar on. He'll start going like this.
Scratching. Oh,
yeah, just crazy, shaking his head. He don't like it at all. I thought, let's see if I played all the clips, but like here once, Madam, like this one because we got Lee Majors opening fire on people. This is what Christmas should be like.
And only Lee Majors can stop them. The night the reindeer died.
See, that's a little Die Hard in the film. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait till you see what we get next week. I don't have the thumbnails to show anybody yet, but I can read it off. You guys want to know what's coming up on the Christmas month?
Yeah, what's up? What's coming up?
We have next week. We're going to review a movie called The Ginger Dead Man for Bad Cinema. Yep. It's really kind of silly. I think Tony's probably seen that one.
I've never heard of that.
No, I've never seen it.
All right. Well, we're going to be watching that next week on the 8th of December. On the 10th of December, hold on. Let me make myself big over here.
I feel like you're
Die Hard. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christina, if you're listening.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Usually when you say that, she pops up.
Yeah, and then the week after that, I'll just keep myself on the screen. We're going to be reviewing that for Bad Cinema.
Oh,
okay.
Garbage Day, and of course, then after that, on that Wednesday, that'll be December the 17th. We're reviewing that movie.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Another classic.
And then we go back to Bad Cinema, and we'll be reviewing a little movie on December 22nd called Santa Conquers the Martians.
That's awesome.
And to wrap it all up, I heard Madam mention this movie earlier. In 20 days on Christmas Eve, I'll be reviewing.
Hell yeah. That's the best one.
That is the best one. And it'll be pretty great. I'm looking forward to it. Good night, hey Collector P. Good night. But look, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll make the case again about Die Hard, and I'll ask everybody. Like Jeff, does Die Hard take place during Christmas?
Yes.
Okay. Tony, do they play Christmas music in Die Hard?
See.
Paul,
Yeah.
does the movie take place during a Christmas party?
Yeah.
Well, then it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
I'm just saying. I rest my case, but and also there are Christmas decorations everywhere. He has the famous scene where he puts the dead terrorist in the elevator. And he says, "Now I have a machine gun." Ho ho ho. So yeah, and if you count the cokehead business executive doing cocaine, it has snow in it too.
Dude, have you seen the latest trailer they made for Die Hard?
No.
If you get a chance, maybe it's on YouTube. Like I have the digital copy on Fandango, and I watched the trailer. Dude, they've took this whole Die Hard as a Christmas movie and rode with it, because in the commercial itself, it says, "Watch the greatest Christmas story ever told." And when you see
Oh, that's cool.
when you see the logo for Die Hard, it's got Christmas lights all over it.
Also,
there you
here's
go.
another question
It
about
is. It
There
will
it is.
always go down in
Uh,
history as a controversial Christmas movie for sure.
Yeah.
There's
But
always going to
also,
be people who are diehard Christmas fans,
yeah,
diehard movie.
another angle of it being a Christmas movie to me is this: you're going to a family function, Christmas function that you really don't want to go to,
Mhm.
and then chaos ensues. It sounds like Christmas to me.
If anybody read my Instagram post yesterday when I was watching Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, I said there was two things that I have to do to officially kick off the Christmas season. One is watching Hans Gruber fall from Nakatomi Tower, and the other one was seeing General McAllister roast his nuts on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh yeah, for
Pretty
Lethal
good.
Weapon.
That's
Because
pretty
Lethal
good.
Weapon takes place during Christmas too, and they have Christmas music in it. And like the opening scene, he's trying to buy cocaine from a bunch of guys at a Christmas tree lot. So, which is where I used to buy all my cocaine. I'm just kidding. That's the
Well, it's
funny.
easy to hide with all that frosty.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad.
that's
I'm
the
glad
funny.
somebody could buy cocaine. I never could
Hey,
afford it.
and there's the snow for that one. Hey, but the funniest part of that scene where Mel Gibson's trying to do this drug buy is they tell that'll be 100. They meant 100,000. He pulls his wallet out, goes, okay, 20, 40, 60, 80. He goes, what? Is that not enough? He said 100. No, he said $100,000. But yeah, but that one's too because it's got like a guy that's lonely at the holiday season, makes everybody fucking crazy.
Oh,
Especially
man.
when you've been through what you've been through in that movie, So
Yeah, that one
relate
touches
to
on
that.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's like and also it was directed by Richard Donner,
Yeah.
who directed this film. So we'll circle back to that on that. But like, yeah. And we can't let it pass about playing another clip, I don't think. I don't know what this one is. I think I've already played it.
Oh, watch out.
I still love that one. Let's play it again.
Oh, watch out. Thanks, boys. Get the nurse.
Get the nurse! Get the nurse!
Make sure her nipples are covered up, will you?
Yeah.
I like this part.
7, 8, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so relieved it's been so long.
I like how she does this when she's like floating. She's like, he's just like this, like, oh, it's a fairy, and she kicks him right in the nuts.
Yeah, I also love that clip you already showed of them being upset about the nipple. The aerial is showing on the nipples.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And then I also like this one a lot, where the poor old Bobcat's trying to get him a drink. He just can't get a drink of this liquor.
Yeah, he's trying to go rock bottom, but like life won't let him. It's kind of funny. Yeah, he just wants to get drunk.
I always think of him. I always
yeah.
think of him as Zed in Police Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when he tells that guy, he says, you see this watch right here? He goes, this got sentimental value. It's the last thing I stole before I joined the police academy.
Yeah.
And like people don't realize that about Bobcat though, is that he had this persona, but like when he was off stage, he didn't act anything like that. When he was not on camera, he didn't go, hey guys. But yeah, hey, Police Academy coming soon to good cinema because that movie's awesome. Maybe in January. We got actually
Right.
I got another slot open but I don't want to do a Christmas movie because it's after Christmas. So I'll ask you guys. Okay, what are we going to do on December 29th? What movie should we do? Should we do Police Academy on December 29th?
I feel
I
like
don't
it's
see
a
why not.
cold movie, you know, like something in the Arctic, something with a lot of snow.
We already did the thing. We already reviewed The Shining. Something else in the snow.
You already did the thing, you said, right?
We could do that movie Out Cold. Remember the movie where they're all snowboarders? That movie's hilarious. Better Off Dead. Is there a New Year's movie? Can anybody think of any New Year's movies in the chat?
There is like a New Year's movie, like I think it's called New Year's movie or something like that, like New Year's Eve or something horrible. That's really not that good.
New Year's Evil.
Oh,
yeah. I googled bad New Year's Eve movies.
New Year's Evil.
Terror Train. New Year's Evil. What about Strange Days? That's not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie, you know.
ATM. What's up, Travis?
What's up?
New Year's horror movies. Hey, Tim, what's a bad movie that takes place during New Year's Eve? We've got Terror Train, Steel Trap, Antisocial, End of Days. That's not that bad.
End of Days is great.
Yeah.
Fargo.
Fargo is an awesome movie.
That's a good movie, though. This is bad cinema we're talking about here.
Oh, bad cinema. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Shouldn't you be looking under like who got the Razzies, you know, like go through that list?
200 cigarettes. That movie sucks. Anyway, we'll think of something. I don't know if it's going to be a New Year's Eve movie. It's just going to be a movie. And we're going to do a stream on New Year's Eve. I'm switching out Good Cinema for Tuesday that week because I'm not going to do a comic conversation that week, and I'm going to do a New Year's Eve hangout countdown show. So we'll stay on as long as we can. And if you want to get drunk on there, I don't give a shit. It's up to you. Yeah, I think Tim. We might do
passed out by 6. So.
All right, we might be New Year's Evil. We might be doing New Year's Evil. TM Nerdy. Well, guys, I guess we'll hang out backstage a little bit. It's been like an hour and 7 minutes, and I'd like to thank my lovely panel for being on here. And don't forget tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and 4 p.m. Pacific Time will be the Comic Lounge Comic and Pop Culture Hangout Show.
What kind of pose is that?
I love
Holy
it.
shit.
Damn, bro.
Hey, boys.
I don't think it's anatomically correct.
We're being sure if it's anatomically correct or not. All right, you know how it is. We don't give a shit. But anyway, did you like the way I put the words right above?
Yeah, right on the back.
Right on the shoulder,
right there.
This is a good spot for it.
Good job, Matt.
All right. Anyway, I'm getting better at it.
Proper placement.
Everyone, like, hey, I would buy her a beer, but you can't really touch Rogue. Anyway,
composition is important.
I'll figure out. I'd get some old kitchen like dish gloves or something. You know, you could. All right. Anyway, you can tell I've given it some thought. All right. Anyway, I'll let everybody go around here and we'll see. Tony, what do you got coming in the future? Let's start with you.
Work. I got to get up at 4 a.m. to go to work.
Yeah,
let's see.
I had to do that this morning.
I'll be praying for you.
Nah, just hang it. I'll try to make the lounge tomorrow night. We'll just see how things go. Of course, I'll be with you Friday night for Gremlins. Me and Gizmo will hang out with you. And then Saturday night, I'm going to do a live show at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, just to hang out. Everybody here can come hang out with me. Just let me know. I'll send you the link.
Nice.
We'll just BS, talk about Christmas movies, whatever we feel like talking about. I mean,
All right.
you know. because there's always Christmas movies that we're not covering that we could take that time and talk about.
Yeah.
Then it really then after that I need to film some stuff. I've got some ideas in my head I need to get filmed. The Kiss video, my next comic spotlight, blah blah blah. And then I'll just go from there. I'm really looking forward to. Unfortunately, Matt's doing my favorite Christmas movie on Christmas Eve, but I'm going to have to miss it because that's going to be the first time that I'm going to get to go meet my granddaughter. So.
Oh,
Congratulations.
congrats, bro. Congrats. That's awesome.
Christmas
Yeah.
vacation is her name is Ophelia Renley.
Oh, I love
beautiful.
it. I love Ophelia.
It's just I can't make it to Salt Lake City. They're coming down to visit. They're going to be in on Christmas Eve, and my wife has been very adamant that at the same time that everything's going to run, we'll be in Jonesboro hanging out with my granddaughter. So, because Christmas Vacation is my second favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Right on.
Well, hey, that's a good reason to miss it. You don't even hang out with us morons. That one night.
I got it put up, but I even got the sweater. I got the blue sweater. That if you see my Facebook photo, it says the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Madam, you got anything you're gonna? I know you show up on some shows every now and then.
Nah, I got nothing going on the consistency. Just the usual Legion, and sometimes I'll go on church and here and there.
Right.
Nice.
Well,
Sporadically.
You're kind of like Jeff. You're kind of like a streaming gypsy.
Yes.
I'm a roaming streamer.
I'll pop up anywhere.
Paul, I know what you have going on, but tell the people what you got going on your channel.
Well, the thing is, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Instagram. If you want to find me, I'll be on there. The thing is that I'm really happy that Matt invited me. I'm actually gonna watch Scrooged after this stream.
Scrooged is amazing. I can't believe. Have you not seen it?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh no, you need to. Oh, it's so.
Yeah, no. I thought we were gonna do a watch party. I thought we were gonna watch it, on the show. But no, he said, "Oh, we're gonna review it." Yeah. So he's asking me, "Hey, what's your favorite scenes?" I was like, "Shit, I don't remember." But
we would have got 20 minutes if we'd done that.
Yeah, I know. But I am happy that I'm here. And again, Matt, thank you, Jeff. Tony, Madam. It's always a pleasure to be on the stream with you. You're so cool.
You too.
But yeah, no. Merry Christmas, everybody. I love it. I love
All
it.
right. And you can catch Jeff with me on Good and Bad Cinema, right, Jeff?
Yep.
And he's on Matt's Spot. He's out back with us sometimes, and he's in the Comic Lounge. Well, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. This man's everywhere. And so
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
So,
like mold.
Hope everybody has a great night. And
I'm gonna say like herpes, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are welcome anytime.
I do keep coming back, so that's true.
Yeah, he didn't like this movie. We talked about that earlier, TM. He didn't like this movie. But TM, you're welcome on the Christmas Vacation show, of course. No worries. And all you guys are too. But it's time to go. But I hope you spend some more time with your family this month and have a happy Christmas. I'm sure I'm going to say Merry Christmas a lot this month. So Merry Christmas. And remember, Friday Night Frights at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday, this Friday, Gremlins. See you guys later.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snoochie boochies.